Here is the first part of the script. Archangel Michael has a message for you. Stop. Listen closely to my voice. He says you must drink more water today. This is not a coincidence. This is not a simple reminder from a health channel, not a piece of advice you can just scroll past. This is a divine instruction. It is a direct command from the warrior angel, and it is the key, the simple, overlooked key, to a health miracle that must begin before the sun sets on this very day. This message has found you, the one sitting there, the one reading this, not by chance, but by a divine appointment. You were chosen to hear this because the deep, aching weariness you feel in your bones, the exhaustion that greets you the moment you open your eyes, is not natural. It is not just getting older. It is not just stress. It is a spiritual attack, and today, this very day, is the day we fight back. I see you. I see you so clearly. I see you waking up in the morning already feeling defeated, already feeling a heavy, wet blanket on your soul. I see how you put on that brave face for the world, you smile, you nod, you go to work, you help others, you carry their burdens, while inside you are crumbling, you are counting the minutes until you can be alone, until you can lie down again. You are the one who listens to everyone else's problems, their sicknesses, their heartaches, their pains. You are the emotional rock for everyone. You are the one who checks on everyone else. But my child, who checks on you? Who holds you? Who asks how you are doing and actually waits, truly waits, for the real answer? I see you in the quiet moments, late at night, when the house is dark and everyone else is asleep. That is when the fear comes. That is when the pain feels loudest. The feeling that you are carrying an invisible mountain that no one else can see. The feeling that you are screaming on the inside, but no sound comes out. You feel like an outsider, even among your own family, because they cannot understand the depth of this thing you carry. They cannot grasp the fog that clouds your mind. This feeling is the proof. This is the sign. You are not like the others. You have been set apart. And because you are set apart, because your light is so different, you have also been made a target. There is a spiritual dryness, my child, that was spoken over your life, many, many years ago. Do you remember? A moment of intense jealousy. A word spoken in anger by someone who envied your light, even when you were young. A quiet curse. It was designed to drain you of your vitality, to make you dry up from the inside out, to steal your energy, to fog your mind, to keep you weak, to keep you from the great destiny God has for you. And it has worked. For a time. It has manifested as this exhaustion. This chronic sickness. This pain that moves from your back to your shoulder. This feeling of being stuck in mud, of trying to run but your legs are heavy. But today, this stops. Today, the warrior angel, Archangel Michael, steps into your situation. He is the commander of the heavenly armies. He is the one who casts out the darkness. And he has given this simple, bafflingly simple instruction. Drink more water. It sounds too easy, doesn't it? Of course it does. The enemy, the one who placed this burden on you, wants you to think it's too easy. The enemy wants you to laugh. The scoffers, the doubters, the ones who are spiritually blind and asleep, they will scroll right past this. Let them. This message is not for them. This message is a secret. It is a divine password, just for you. The one who has felt this invisible chain for so long. The one who has prayed for a sign, for any sign. This is your sign. The water, today, is not just water. Today, it is a weapon. Today, it is a holy solvent. It is the very thing that will dissolve the spiritual poison you have been carrying for years. It will flush out the venom of the enemy. The timeline is critical. This is not for tomorrow. This is not for next week. You cannot do it later. The angelic alignment that empowers this specific action, this healing wave from Michael's Legion, is passing over your region right now. It is active for the next few hours, only until the sun goes down. The enemy's power is rooted in your spiritual dehydration, that dryness I spoke of. By obeying this command, by drinking the water today, you are breaking the curse at its very root. You are flooding the very ground the enemy has claimed in your body and in your life. This is your moment. This is the turning point you have been begging God for. All those nights you cried into your pillow, thinking God had forgotten you, thinking your prayers were hitting the ceiling. He did not forget. He heard every word. He saw every tear. He was waiting for this exact, appointed day. This exact hour. Your miracle is tied to your obedience in the small things. This is the test. Will you believe? Will you act? Or will you let the enemy keep you scrolling, keep you tired, keep you sick, keep you in that fog? I know your spirit. You are a fighter. You would not have endured this long if you were not. Your breakthrough is here. It is now. It is in a simple glass of water. If you believe this, if you feel the truth of these words vibrating in your chest, if you feel that spark of hope, that recognition, I want you to claim it. This is not a game. This is a declaration of your freedom. This is a declaration of war against the sickness. Hit that like button. Do it right now. Do not hesitate. Hit that like button, not for a video, but as a spiritual signal to the heavens, a signal to Archangel Michael himself, that you are receiving his help. It is your first act of faith. It is you standing up and saying, I am ready. I am done being sick. I am done being tired. I am done being the victim. I am taking my life back. Now. Do it. Feel the shift in the atmosphere as you do. This is the beginning. The plan is already in motion. The healing has already been released from the heavens. Your job is to receive it. Your job is to obey. This thing that has been fighting you, it has a name. It is the spirit of dryness. It is an old, ancient shadow that attaches itself to bright lights. And your light, my child, has always been bright. Even when you were small. You remember, don't you? You remember feeling things more deeply than others. Seeing things others missed. You were always sensitive. You were always aware. This light intimidated people. It made those who were living in their own darkness uncomfortable. There was someone in your past. Think. A face is coming to your mind right now. Someone who smiled at you, but their eyes were cold. Someone who praised you with their words, but you always felt a but coming. A relative, a friend, someone who was close enough to see your potential. They saw the favor God had on your life, and in a moment of deep, bitter jealousy, they spoke a word against you. They didn't even have to do a ritual. Their envy was so strong it became a curse. She thinks she's so special. She will never get far. She will end up tired and alone. Does this sound familiar? A whisper. A feeling. This word attached itself to you. It has been a silent parasite, drinking your energy, drinking your joy, for years. This is the source of the fog. This is the source of the unexplainable sickness. This is the normal that doctors see on their tests. Because it is not a normal sickness. It is a spiritual assassination attempt. It was designed to slowly, methodically, drain you. To make you give up on your dreams. To make you believe that this half-life, this exhaustion, is all there is. It was a lie. It is a lie. And today, that lie is exposed. Today, we kill the parasite. Archangel Michael is a warrior. He does not fight with gentle suggestions. He fights with swords. And the water he has commanded you to drink, it is the sword he is handing you. The enemy, this spirit of dryness, it thrives in the dark. It thrives in the places you have hidden. The pains you don't talk about. The secret fears you have that you will never get better. It has been feeding on your silence. It has been feeding on your belief that this is just who you are now. What a lie from the pit of hell. The urgency is because this thing knows its time is short. It knows you are hearing this message. It is fighting you right now, even as you listen. It's putting thoughts in your head. This is silly. This is crazy. This won't work. That is not your voice. That is the enemy trying to protect itself. It is terrified. Because it knows what this water, consecrated by Michael's command, will do. It knows that this is the solvent. It knows that this is the holy fire in liquid form. The injustice is not just that you have been sick. The injustice is that your life has been stolen. Your energy. Your joy. Your clarity. The person you were supposed to be by now, this shadow has delayed you. But it cannot deny you. Not anymore. The reversal begins the moment you take the first sip. Before the sun sets today, the power of that curse will be broken. The chain will shatter. The poison will begin to drain. This is not a promise for the distant future. This is a reality for today. The spiritual world is already moving. The angels are already in formation. They are waiting for you to pick up your weapon. The weapon is the water. The command is the signal. The time is now. You have been patient for long enough. You have been understanding for long enough. Now is the time for righteous anger. Now is the time to take back what was stolen from your body, from your mind, and from your spirit. The person who spoke this over you, they have moved on. They don't even know the power of the seed they planted. But God knows. And He is rendering a verdict today. The verdict is innocent. The verdict is restored. The verdict is released. The shadow is being called to account. And its power over you is being revoked, permanently. This is your vindication. The years the locusts have eaten, the years you spent in that fog, they are being restored. But it requires your action. It requires your faith. The enemy is weak, but it is not stupid. It will try to make you forget. It will try to distract you. That is why you must do this now, while the message is hot in your spirit, while the angels are present. Here is what you must do. This is the ritual of your release. Do not take this lightly. This is your side of the covenant. After you finish this video, I want you to go to your kitchen. I want you to take a clean, clear glass. Not a mug. Not a plastic cup. A clear glass. You must be able to see the water. Go to your tap and fill it with cold water. As the water is filling the glass, I want you to say these words out loud. Your voice has power. The enemy needs to hear you. Say this, by the command of Archangel Michael, this water is now a weapon. It is the solvent for the poison. It is the flood for the dryness. It is my healing. Say it. Let the sound of your own voice break the silence. Then, I want you to hold the glass with both hands. Look at the water. See it not as water, but as liquid light. See it as the very power of heaven. The enemy, that spirit of dryness, will be screaming. It will be telling you that you look foolish. Good. Let it scream. Its time is over. Now, you will drink. But you will not drink it all at once. You will take 7 sips. 7. The number of divine completion. The number of perfection. With the first sip, you are breaking the root of the curse. Feel it. A coldness. A clarity. With the second sip, you are washing the fog from your mind. With the third sip, you are releasing the pain from your joints, from your muscles. With the fourth sip, you are restoring the energy that was stolen from you. With the fifth sip, you are silencing the voice of the accuser, the voice of jealousy. With the sixth sip, you are healing the damage that was done to your spirit. And with the seventh sip, you are sealing your body, sealing your mind, sealing your spirit, with the protection of Michael's holy light. After the seventh sip, I want you to place the glass down and say one word: it is done. You will feel a shift. You might feel a lightness. You might feel a cold shiver. You might just feel peace. This is the sign that the reversal has begun. The poison has been neutralized. The dryness is being flooded. This is your first act of restoration. Now, for the rest of this day, until the sun sets, every time you feel thirsty, I want you to drink water. And every time you drink, you will remember. You will say, "It is done." You are reinforcing the miracle. You are flushing out the remnants of the enemy's attack. This is your work for today. This is your battle. And you have already won. The enemy's plan is exposed. The shadow is fleeing. The person who spoke this over you has no more power. Their words are now just dead air. Their jealousy is now just dust. You are free. The fatigue will begin to lift. The fog will clear. The pain will subside. It may not all happen in 1 second, but the process has begun. The giant has fallen. What you will feel is the shadow of its collapse. Do not be afraid. This is your healing. This is your miracle. This is the power of God, delivered by His warrior angel, using a simple glass of water. Believe it. Receive it. It is yours. Wait. Pause. Stop what you are doing. I was about to tell you the next step, but the Holy Spirit is stopping me. There is an urgent update. A more immediate truth that I am being shown right now, just for those of you, only for the ones who have had the faith to stay, who have not scrolled, who are still listening to my voice at this exact second. The others, the scoffers, the spiritually lazy, they have already left. They have missed this. This is your reward for your focus. This is the secret. I want you to do something. Right now. Do not wait. Place your hand on the back of your neck. Just touch that spot. Feel the tension there? The tightness? That is where the spirit of exhaustion has built its nest. That is the physical anchor point the enemy has been using to attach itself to you, to feed off your energy, to inject its poison of fatigue and despair. You feel that knot? That is the root of the spiritual attack. What I have told you about the water is the truth. But it is not the complete truth. The water is the key, but your knowledge is the weapon. Here is the secret within the secret: the enemy, the one who spoke this dryness over your life, did not just want you to be tired. They wanted you to be poor. The fatigue was a distraction. It was a guard. It was a wall to keep you so weak, so foggy, so defeated, that you would never have the energy to claim the physical blessing, the financial inheritance, that God set aside for you. The curse was twofold: to steal your health and to hide your wealth. And today, by breaking one, you are about to find the other. The water you are drinking, consecrated by Michael's command, is not just a solvent for the sickness. It is a spiritual illuminator. It is a floodlight. It is making you visible to a different class of angels, the angels of restoration, the ones who return what was stolen. And the enemy, that old shadow, is in a complete panic right now. It is screaming. Because it knows that in healing your body, you are about to stumble upon the treasure it has guarded for years. It knows its time is over. This is why the fight has felt so hard. You weren't just fighting for energy. You were fighting for a destiny. The enemy will try to stop you. Before the clock strikes midnight tonight, it will create a distraction. A sudden argument. A crisis. A bad memory. It will do anything to pull your focus away from this, to make you forget the water, to make you fall back into fear. You must not let it. Your focus today is your most powerful weapon. So listen to me. Listen to my voice. Because you stayed, because you are one of the faithful, because you received this secret, your miracle is now doubled. You are not just getting your health back. You are getting your inheritance back. The fatigue was a spiritual wall, and with 7 sips of water, you have just torn it down. The enemy is exposed. The plan is in ruins. Now, you must watch for the signs. Because your spiritual eyes are being washed clean right now, these signs will be like spotlights in the dark. They will be your confirmation that the curse is broken and the inheritance is on its way. The first sign will come before the moon is high in the sky tonight. You will see the number 7. Not just once. You will see it 3 times, in rapid succession. It might be on the clock, 7:07. It might be in a phone number, or the total on a receipt. 777, this is the code. This is the divine seal of completion. This is heaven texting you, telling you that the old contract of sickness is void, and the new contract of restoration is activated. When you see it, just whisper, "It is finished." The second sign. A song. A song from your past, from a time when you were happy, a time before this shadow fell on your life, before the weariness set in. You will hear it from a completely unexpected place. A neighbor's car. A store. It will just begin playing. This is not a coincidence. This is not a memory. This is a resurrection. This is God reminding you of the person He created you to be, the joy that is your divine birthright. He is breathing life back into that person. That joy is returning to you, starting now. The third sign, and this is the most critical. Someone from your past. It will be the very person, or someone directly connected to the person, whose jealousy spoke this curse over you. They will try to contact you. Out of the blue. A strange text message. A friend request. A missed call. They will suddenly, be thinking of you. Do not be fooled, my child. This is not a friendly hello. This is the enemy, the shadow, using them as a puppet. It is sensing the power shift. It is checking to see if the chain is still on you. It is terrified, and it is checking the lock. When this happens, you will not respond. You will not engage. You will not feel anger. You will simply look at their name, and you will say out loud, "The chain is broken. You have no more power here." This is your final, victorious moment. This is you, the warrior, confirming your own freedom. You, the one who is still listening, you are the one God has trusted with this secret. The water activated your body. This secret, this knowledge of the hidden inheritance, this activates your authority. You are not just a patient being healed. You are a king, you are a queen, taking back your throne. And now, you must make your claim. The angels are waiting to move on your word. The enemy needs to hear you declare this. Type it in the comments right now. Use your fingers as a weapon. This is your act of power. Type, "My inheritance is revealed." Do it. Do not hesitate. This is not for a video. This is for your life. This is you signing the divine release form. This is you telling the spiritual realm that you are not just healed, you are whole, and you are ready to receive everything that was stolen. My inheritance is revealed. Type it, and feel the atmosphere change around you. You have just unlocked the door.